Oh, hello. Hello. This is Nick 995. For this video now, like I'm just gonna talk about why I love Resident Evil 2 remake so much, and why I believe it's so amazing. I don't want to make this video too long, but if you guys watching this, you guys know, share, comment down below, subscribe button markers down here, please. Press the little logo down there. So, anyways, now, yeah. So, a Resident Evil 2 remake now. Um, Resident Evil 2 remake. No, it's a remake of the Resident Evil 2 game from 1998, I believe, right? So from like all those years ago. I know I know the game is very horror based, right? It's very horror based, yeah, and you got zombie outbreak, and all that. What I love about the game is that it's super immersive, right? Like it's this game where you're in the world, but you feel so a part of the world. Like you feel like you're the actual character. As you walk through these dark hallways, you gotta try and figure out, okay, where do I go next? And yeah, and the dark hallways alone is very. There's a lot to them in that, some of the hallways they're super narrow. They're very, very, very narrow, and I like, and zombies will, like you will sometimes run into zombies, and you won't see like something crawling there, and it might grab you or so, and then all that. Like you have all those different factors, and with those lickers or whatever, the lickers being this, right? The lickers are basically like these giant lizards. Then what they do basically, they can't see, but they have superhuman hearing, right? So they can hear very well. They have this very good auditory sense, right? So the slight movement you make, they can actually sense this movement. So they'll be like on ceilings, like on a side of walls, and then they'll just if you try to run, they'll they're always able to locate you, like in the world, even if it's dark area. And then like in a very dark room or whatever, you'll be going about your business or whatever, and then like you will run, but you won't see like this liquor, and then the liquor will catch you off guard. And those creatures, they do lots of damage to you. They do lots of damage. So again, the immersion. When I play the game, my heart races sometimes because again the zombies, especially playing like on hardcore, the zombies, it only takes them 2 bites and then you're dead. So you gotta really be careful. Sometimes it's 3 bites, and yeah. Now it's a replayable now. The game is not too long. It's about only like 6 7 hours or so. But you get to play the game once through Leon. So Leon being this guy right here. I played the game once as him, and then I get to replay it like as another character, Claire or whatever, and then there's kind of like an alternate perspective. But for the most part, like the same sections, like most of it like the same sections you're going through. But there's different areas, different characters that you meet, right? So those two alternate perspectives, like it adds more to the gameplay itself, and the final two bosses are different. The final boss is different depending on if you play as them. So just that dual perspective replayability. Ammo, health management, and inventory. Inventory is gonna be very limited, right, in this game. Very, very, especially on hardcore. Now you get inventory packs, which makes it so you can hold more inventory. So you can hold more. That's a good example. I can hold more. Like bullets, or you can hold more primary weapons or secondary weapons or flashbangs, grenades, and all that. So like you have all these different, inventory slots. But the worst thing though is when you don't have health, right? So there's herbs in the game. Herbs give you health, right? The herbs, they'll give you health, and these are very important because if you don't have herbs, again, you'll die very quickly. Ammo, obviously you got ammo. Magnum bullets are the most powerful, but they're the hardest to find. So you want to save those shotgun bullets, sniper rifle bullets. I believe they're sniper, yeah. Assault rifle bullets, flame gun, a flamethrower fuel, and all that. So yeah, like you have all these different factors, like all these different resources that you use. Again, puzzles as well. There's puzzles. Okay, no, first backtracking. So like you're gonna be going into an area. The first area you're in the police station, right? You're in the police station. The problem like with the police station is that in the police station or whatever, you're are you gonna be going from area to area, right? So you're going from area to area. You'll go in one area where there's a library, another area where there's this one mech shop or whatever, a mechanic shop, and another area where there's this detective room. Now you gotta go back to certain areas, depending if you got certain keys. There's different color keys that you got, and the keys they're very important in that. The green there's a green key, blue key, pink key, red key, and depending like on if you play as Claire or Leon, there'll be different keys. So you gotta go back to certain areas. Sometimes though, like like an area nearby will be locked off because you don't have a certain key. Other times though, there'll be like a certain barrier like in the way I can't get to this area, or like you'll be low on health, you can't get to the area, you can't get the key, so you gotta stock up on like an ammo and all that. So you got all these factors to it. But yeah, like you're going, and then the puzzles too as well. They add that extra layer of a challenge to it. Like there's one puzzle where there's like this plant virus going on, right? Obviously, a game again for zombie virus and zombies rising up. So there's like a plant virus which makes these plant zombie creatures. And then you gotta mix a chemical that makes like this cryogenic. I can't remember. It's like this sprinkle system that will kill the virus, the plant zombies or whatever, and knock them down. And then there's a puzzle as well where you gotta kind of swipe the vials or whatever, or what do you call them again? Flask, like what I use in chemistry labs. Like those are cylinders or whatever. Those are cylinder things, but I can't remember. Funnels. So you gotta shuffle them around, and then you gotta make sure this one is carrying this right dose, this one is carrying this right amount, and all that. So yeah, little puzzles like that, and then yeah, so that's how you're able to chemically make that the formula. And yeah, so there's playing the game, like you learn something new about the game every time. Every time I play it new, there's something new to learn about every time. You know, sometimes like I didn't know first time playing it that there was the detective room. I didn't know because certain areas are not mandatory to go to, but I didn't know that that was an area, the detective area, and then you got the mirror and all that. So yeah, you learn something new about it. So that, yeah, this is just part one of why I think it's amazing. Sorry for the slow gameplay. I'm gonna improve upon the gameplay next. This is old gameplay of me playing it, but yeah, like I was trying to get past the liquors and all that. But anyways, that's it for the video. Subscribe, share, please. You guys know. Thank you.